Great moments are born from great opportunity. We all know who said that. And the Lions tonight have an opportunity to do something that a La Salette team has never done before. That is clinch a spot in the regional championship game. Lions have been here before in the semifinal game 2 years ago against Tuscola, but they couldn't come up with the victory. Tonight, the Lions look to change that. Tonight, the Lions will play the St. Theresa Bulldogs. We welcome and thank you for joining us. I am Connor Hanlon, joined tonight alongside me Liam Bentz. Liam, how are you feeling tonight?
A bit nervous. It's a big game. It's going to be a good one. They're ranked number 5. We're seeded number 4. It's going to be close. It's going to be a good game.
I can tell you right now, I'm feeling pretty nervous. I think we're in for a good one today. St. Theresa ranked number 5 below the Lions, but St. Theresa, they only have 11 wins on the season, but they play a lot better teams. They have a very difficult schedule. So St. Theresa will win the tip-off and commence the semifinal game.
Anoop. Dunk's going to rim out.
Not quite. That could be big.
That could have been momentum, a lot of it. We've seen that happen before a couple years ago at Danville. Hall at the elbow over to Martin. Ball's tipped, stolen away. Bulldogs have it drive. Shots up, no good. Put back is no good either.
Still no points on the board. Charles Prather comes up with the rebound. Both teams fighting hard to get the strike first. Here's John Bronner. Martin. Cross-court pass to Fitzpatrick.
Bulldogs also playing a 3-2 zone defense.
This is something that the Lions haven't come across this year. Lions play the same defense.
They've seen it against Brownsburg, I believe, for a little bit. Brownsburg definitely a really good team. Bronner, deep three. Off the rim. The Bulldogs are just going to let it go out. Lions definitely looking to adjust here to the Bulldogs defense. No points for either team. 6 minutes, 48 seconds still left in the first. Soft press. Lions going to back up now.
Here's Tuss. Pavis. Bulldogs working to the corner. Here's Tuss on the inside. He gets a pass down low. John Bronner will deflect the pass and disrupt the offense. The Bulldogs will get in the Lions' end.
Could have been the first 2 points there. A really good look from the corner back up top and down low. Prather looking to draw a charge, not going to get it, but Hall's going to strip it out on the rebound.
Both defenses, they're working hard tonight. You can see it right now. It's going to be a matter of which defense makes the most mistakes. There's Charles Prather, first points of the game, and it's to the Lions. Charles Prather coming in clutch. He puts the first points on the board. Lions will get back on defense. St. Theresa looks to respond.
Got to watch the corner. Lions do. Got to be quick on the closeouts. Threes could be huge this game.
Lions have to play very tight defense. They can't let anything get by.
Corner. Prather with the closeout. As you were saying, Connor, it's definitely going to be a defensive game all night tonight. Quick catch and shoot three. Corner, no good. Rebounds out to the Bulldogs, though.
Fitzpatrick and Martin, they're getting up on Tuss. He's the man to watch tonight for St. Theresa. Charles Prather with the deflection. Lions are playing shutdown defense. They have to keep it up, though.
Only 2-0 here in this game. Long inbound up to half court. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left. Kicks back out. Quick ball movement. Lions playing quick on their feet. They're going to need to keep that up all game tonight. Bulldogs swing the ball. Fumbled with it. Lions doing a good job keeping them outside of the paint. Ball almost lost there for a second, but the Bulldogs will cover and bring it back out. Deep three, no good.
Another fantastic stop from the Lions. Fitzpatrick will take the ball down the court. Lions up 2-0 still.
Martin, back to Bronner. Swinging it to Fitzpatrick. Lions still adjusting to the zone defense of the Bulldogs. Fitzpatrick stuck, needs some help. Finds Hall. He's going to put up a shot off the rim. No good. Bulldogs will come away with it. Still 2-0 here at Argenta.
Quick ball movement from St. Theresa. Lions are going to have to be careful about that. Lions have to stay on their feet and stay square on their men. And there's Charles Prather. He picks up a steal. And the ball gets deflected out of bounds by Tuss from St. Theresa. Low scoring game right now, only 2-0.
It's all defense.
We're over halfway through the first quarter, and there's Hall. Sorry, I keep confusing Prather and Hall. His three no good.
Lions have got to be careful with those shots, though. They're high risk, high reward.
Well, you know what? They've been doing it all year. Ooh, and there's that first point from St. Theresa from Tuss on the board.
Lions have to make sure they aren't forcing anything on offense. They've got to let the play develop. Just play their game. Don't want to be making unnecessary turnovers trying to make something happen. A steal.
St. Theresa will work it around the perimeter. Try and get the ball down low. They do, but it's bobbled a little bit. And number one, Shalowski, he'll travel. Lions will get the ball back. Tie game. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Fitzpatrick. Bronner looking to Prather. Long pass to Fitzpatrick. Lions trying to find a shot. They're moving the ball. Coach Ruscio, he doesn't like what he sees, so he'll call a timeout. Just over 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's a tie game. A tie game at 2 points apiece.
Defense is huge.
Both teams playing that 3-2 defense. It's not an easy defense to play, but both teams have really started to master it over the course of the season. Lions have been playing it all year. I guess it'll come down to which team knows their defense the best. Because
it's looking like it.
If you know your defense and the other defense is playing that, you know where the weak points are.
Both teams doing a good job on the closeouts on the corners. Definitely one of the major weak points of the zone defense once the team gets drawn in off of a drive. Kick backed out for the corner three. And threes will definitely be huge this game.
We'll see. So far, it's been heavily post-dominated. Inbound to Bronner. He gives the ball to Fitzpatrick. Hall. Cross-court pass intercepted by Oliver. He takes it down and puts up a layup, and the lead will be taken by the Bulldogs. Fitzpatrick, his team down by 2. Bronner. Lions looking for an inside pass. There it is. Hall sees it. He gets it to Prather. He drives in, loses the ball. And the Bulldogs will end up with it and come down the other way. Martin, though. There's a good pass down to Prather. He can't finish, but Hall's there to put it back.
Tie game, 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the first. It's 4s here at Argenta.
Bulldogs working around the perimeter. Tussey drives in. And a block on Prather. The first foul of the game. 1 minute and 21 seconds into the first quarter. No, 1 minute, 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
Correct.
And Six steals the inbound pass.
Possession.
That's key in this game. And Tuss will steal the ball. Bulldogs have the ball back with a minute left in the first quarter. And one from Oliver. Lions down by 2 right now, maybe 3. The way this game is going, they can't. They have to make sure St. Theresa doesn't get much momentum, because now they're down by 3 in a low-scoring game. Every point makes a difference in this one.
Martin and Fitzpatrick back and forth. Martin, catch and shoot. 3, no good, off the rim. Gonna come off of the Bulldogs.
45 seconds left. In the first quarter, that is.
Fitzpatrick to big man Hall. Hall playing up top. Take a dive back down low with high post. Fitzpatrick gets the ball poked out from behind him. It's a 1v1 down low. Martin gonna foul.
Lions have to make sure they're not turning the ball over. Possession is key in this game. Number 22, Pavis will go to the line and look to extend the Bulldogs' lead. They're up by 3 now. The lead will stay at 3 after that first missed free throw.
This could be a 2-possession game here after the second one if he makes it. All in play, they're looking for the rebound. It's going to come out. Bounce around a bit, but Martin will pull it in. 26 seconds. Coach Drew still telling the Lions they've got 1 shot. Fitzpatrick's going to watch his back. There it is. Second time. And just like that, it's a 2-possession game. 4-9, 8 seconds left.
Foul on the floor. Lions have 3 seconds to do something. This could be big. John Bronner comes in for Sick.
Will we see a full team screen for Bronner?
That inbound pass stolen. And a shot put up, no good. End of the first quarter, Lions down 4-9. Lions have to make sure they're not turning the ball over. That's the biggest problem for them in this game right now.
Fitzpatrick got to watch out for that poke. Works around his man and just bringing his arm up behind him.
Overall, a very defensive game. Lions defense playing very well. Most of the points, or at least half, have come from turnovers. Very low scoring game, 9-4. Hopefully the Lions can change that though. Maybe they can find their shots and their shots will fall. Lions have done a good job this year at bouncing back after a bad quarter. They know how to stay in a game, even if they're down.
Second horn there. Going to bring the teams back for the start of the second. 4-9. La Salette ball. Coach Ruscio is going to keep the starters in.
Lions will start the second quarter. That pass over John Bronner's hands, but it's deflected off a Bulldog. Ball stays.
Bronner with it at the wing. Back to Fitzpatrick. Hall looking for a man. Martin, pump fake. Back out to three. In and out. But Prather's there with the rebound. And he'll be fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line for two.
Lions are able to find a shot. Eamon Martin was able to find that shot there.
Heavily contested.
He was able to get it off, though, and it wasn't far off. And Prather was there to get the rebound as well. So Lions can fall back on that. Even if they're not making shots, they have post players to get the rebound for them. First free throw from Prather is good.
Second one.
Second one as well. Prather
6-9.
knocking down those free throws.
Just like that, it's back to a one-possession game. 6-9. Bulldogs with it. Inside, they've got to be careful to drop down low. Bronner was able to cover it up at the block. Back outside. Lobbed in. There it is at the block.
Oliver again. Lions have to watch it. They have to make sure that the ball doesn't get down below their defense.
Bulldogs sucking in the Lions post players and then dumping a man down behind them below the block.
There's Martin down low. He turns around and puts a shot in.
Left-handed, coming off of a spin, difficult shot. 8-11, quick ball movement. Prather with a glass.
Beautiful block from Prather. That's the way to do it. That's how you win basketball games.
Great job going up, getting the block and not fouling. Bronner back to Fitzpatrick. Lions still trying to find a way inside. Martin drives. Looks to kick it out to Bronner. Catch and shoot. Deep three. No good. Off the rim. You've seen him make them before. He can make them again. He's got to get into his groove. Kicked out. Catch and shoot. No good. Martin, fast break. He's got Fitzpatrick. Quickly blocked up, though.
Lions need to make sure they don't do that. They have to capitalize on those. Lions catching a lucky break right there. Bulldogs take the ball out of bounds.
Lucky quick transition of possession back and forth. Lions still down by 3. It's 8-11.
I have a feeling it's going to stay pretty much this close of a game the whole game. We'll see what happens.
Dump down low to Whitehead. He's going to be blocked all ball.
That was a good look, but St. Theresa got the better of Whitehead there. That was just with the block.
Definitely got a height advantage. Bronner over to Martin. 6 in for the Lions. Hall catching himself a break. He's going to go up for 2. Knocking it down. 10-11. It's a 1-point game. Those are the shots the Lions need right now. You've got to watch the dump down low. Number 4 sitting in the corner. So is number 1 as soon as it makes it to the high post. They've been doing it all game. A high pass. Luckily, no good. They're going to kick it back out for a reset. There it is, below the block.
The foul on Whitehead. So, Lions again down by 3 with a chance to make it more. Shalosky, he does not. Score stays 13-10. Just under 5 minutes left in the half.
Fitzpatrick over to Sick. Martin. Into Hall, high post. Dumped down to Prather. He's got a chance here. A little too hard off the glass.
It was a good look. It was a good look. Prather just, I think he got a little bit disrupted by a St. Theresa defender.
Maybe expecting a bit of a block. Tried to go up stronger than usual. Shot's no good from the Bulldogs, though. It's going to be a close game all night. Sick, back out to Martin. Thought about the three, he's going to drive in himself, though. No foul called on the shot.
Ref's not calling much tonight. They're letting him play.
Fitzpatrick's going to knock the ball away, but it'll stay with the Bulldogs. But there it is, a steal. Fitzpatrick, the runner. And it's in.
Great court vision from the Lions, from Hall. He's able to see Fitzpatrick running.
Back to a 1-point game. Lions still down, but not by much. 3 minutes, 30 seconds till the half. Long court pass. 4 flashing down beneath the block. Hall saw him. Lions have got to watch their backs. There he is again. Inside, shots up and in over Hall. Back to a 3-point game.
Bulldogs playing tight up on the Lions, and a little bit too tight there. Number 22, Pavis, will get called for a foul.
Kellerman's in for Hall. Coach Ruscio just telling Hall he needs to drop his back to the block. Prevent that duck down low. Martin to Sick, almost over and back. Close call.
Good save there. Keeping the Lions with this possession.
Prather's pass into Martin's going to be stolen away. Lions need to stop here. Shots up, no good, but he's going to get his own rebound and put it back.
Lions need to gain some momentum here at the end of this first half. Down 12-17.
Still having a hard time adjusting to their own defense. Pass to Prather's just going to fall right out of his hands.
Lucky break there. That could have been big. Lions do get the rebound, though. With a minute and a half left in the half. Down 12-17. Martin. Sick drives in, pops out to Martin. Lions work the ball on the perimeter.
Still not finding many opportunities inside. Prather, shot from the elbow, up. No good.
Ball stays. Hall comes in for Prather. 1 minute left in the first half. Martin goes up with that one and drives in. Sick for three.
Ooh,
Not
in and
quite.
out.
Kellerman gets the rebound. He looks for a pass and it gets turned over and out of bounds on Sick.
.48 seconds left in the first half. 12-17, Lions down by 5. They've got to stop a shot here. Corner, 3. In and out as well. And the Bulldogs are drawing and 1.
That's Oliver again. He's
Foul's
been a
also
presence
on
all
Martin.
night.
I think that's his second.
Oliver makes it a three-point put. Lions 30 seconds left to do something, close the gap a little bit before halftime. That pass thrown away though. Lions can't be turning the ball over like that. St. Theresa now with another chance to extend the lead before they go into the locker room.
It's already an 8-point lead. Much more than that could be dangerous here in a game like this. Very dangerous.
That'll be a foul.
Martin's running out of fouls. I think that's his third.
Yes, that is his third.
Can't have a crucial player like Martin fouling out here this early.
That ball tipped and over and back. Lions have 3 seconds. Nope, it's tipped maybe. Lions will discuss it. Ball was tipped. St. Theresa now has 3 seconds. Lions need to shut it down. Two seconds left. St. Theresa puts up a shot off the backboard. Lions will go into the locker room down 8. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. That's the Lions' downfall right now. It shouldn't be this turning the ball over, and St. Theresa keeps capitalizing. Liam, is there anything you've seen?
Turnovers. Crucial. Can't be throwing the ball away.
Well, the Lions will hope to clean it up. I'm sure Coach will have something to say at halftime. Meanwhile, we'll take a short break. We'll see you then. Good evening and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the semifinal regional game where the Lions are playing the St. Theresa Bulldogs. Right now, Lions are down 12-20 coming out of the locker room. Lions have struggled a bit with turnovers. That's been their biggest downfall so far. It's a very defensive game. Both defenses playing the same sort of defense. Something new the Lions have seen this year.
3-2 zone. It's a tough defense to play. Tough to get through, especially if it's done right. And both teams are currently struggling. Lions a bit more, though. Been turning the ball over. Oh, the oop dunk attempted once more, but just a bit low. Trying to start the second half with that momentum as well. There it is again. Pass, though, broken up. Fitzpatrick down low. It's a 1v1. He's going to beat his man and put it in for two.
There it is. That's the way the Lions wanted to start off. Get a steal and then capitalize on that steal. Set a precedent for the second half.
Catch and shoot three, in and out. Hall's going to bring it in. Lions struggled with a dump down low back door off the high post, which the Bulldogs had used a few times. They've got to swing their backs once the drive comes in towards the block. Bronner's ready.
Corner.
Down to Hall. Hall's up. Shot no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs.
That was a pretty good offensive look from the Lions. They've had some trouble generating offense. But that play, though, definitely worked. Hall was able to get a shot up. Lions back on defense.
Bulldogs swinging it. Lobbying once more. Saved, but stolen by Fitzpatrick. It's a 1v1 again. Fake. Isn't able to correct it on the way up, so it'll hit the bottom of the rim. Bronner's going to poke it out, preventing a quick 2 points and disrupting that breakaway. Lions back on defense, looking for another steal. Looking to force a turnover here in the corner. Baseline drive, Hall's there. Look to draw the charge, nothing. And the ball is going to rim in and out. Stolen, though.
Close one there from the Lions. Fitzpatrick will take it down the other way. Down 6. Fitzpatrick fakes the three. Pops it out to Hall for 3. No, it's just a pass to Prather.
No foul called on the shot.
As we said, refs not calling much today. Although Martin has to be careful. He has 3 fouls.
Definitely. Crucial player for the Lions. Be unfortunate if he fouls out of this game.
St. Theresa trying to get the ball down low. In the corner. There it is, the pass to Oliver. Pass broken up by Prather. He gets a steal. Lions need to capitalize now. Fitzpatrick.
Lions seem to be finding a way to generate their offense. They've had some more passes inside. Fitzpatrick's going to drive in. Called for a travel.
He was trying to draw a foul and took one too many steps into the Bulldogs. Fitzpatrick's applying a press. Bulldogs get the ball across the court.
14-20, 4 minutes, 35 seconds left.
It's a close one. Fitzpatrick almost comes up with the steal there. Just beyond the perimeter. St. Theresa works the ball back up top. Just baseline drive. He puts the ball up for 2. Timeout called by Coach Ruscio. Lions still down by 8. It's still anyone's game. Lions are going to have to do some battling back. make sure they regain some ground before the fourth quarter.
They've got 4 minutes to do so.
Lions just have to not turn the ball over. It's a game of possession right now. And right now, St. Theresa has more possession. That's why they're up. Lions coming out of the locker room, they seem to be able to generate a little bit more offense. We've seen some good looks from Hall and Martin and Fitzpatrick. Lions just need to start capitalizing. And this is one of those games Lions aren't going to get, fantastic opportunities. And the opportunities they do get, they're not going to look pretty. If they get a chance to put up points, it's not going to look good. But if they get points on the board, that's all that matters.
Definitely. Lions back with the ball. Coming out of the timeout. Back to Martin. Back and forth action between Fitzpatrick and Martin. Martin now looking for a man. Fitzpatrick. He's going to drive in, kick it back out to Martin. Almost had enough time to get the three off, but not quite enough. Fitzpatrick to Hall. Foul.
First foul this half. It'll go against St. Theresa. Lions will get the ball under the Bulldogs' hoop. Sick will come in and receives the inbound pass. Hall puts up a jumper. It bobbled around. It's still bobbled around, and Bulldogs come away with the rebound. They're up 22-14. Lions need to make sure they get rebounds. Possession, possession, possession.
Back out for three. No good. But they're there for the putback. It's now a 10-point game. 14-24. Lions have 3 minutes left here in the third. Fitzpatrick taking a look himself. Shot off the front of the rim.
Foul on Hall. Looked like he was going for the jump ball and tried to rip the ball away, but in the process, knocked down a Bulldog on the floor.
Just too big.
Yep. Lions are going to have to generate some offense here to cut the lead shorter, or the deficit shorter, sorry, before the fourth quarter.
Bulldogs back with it. To the corner, baseline drive. It's going to come off the Lions with the attempted bounce pass to the opposite block. So it'll stay under their hoop with the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs just working the ball around the arc on this possession, as they've been doing on most possessions, until they're finally able to get a man inside. There's one from Shalowski. He's able to get the ball down low and put it up for two. St. Theresa now up by 12. Lions have to start doing something. Third quarter for the Lions this season hasn't looked so good. They've struggled in the third quarter. Lions don't seem to be keeping possession of the ball. They're not getting their rebounds. And so St. Theresa has been able to hold the ball for a majority of the time. So even if the Lions are playing good defense, there's not really much they can do on offense because they don't have the ball.
Back to the court. Here they come, Lions and Bulldogs. Out of the timeout.
Lions just need something to generate some momentum. Maybe a three from Bronner or from Martin. Maybe a couple steals and some capitalizations. There's Prather. He goes up and draws a foul. Prather, first shot, good. Prather to put the game within 10. Shots up, drain. Game's within 10, thanks to Prather. St. Theresa will work the ball down the court quickly, slow down. Martin will knock the ball away. Bulldogs will recover. Tuss goes in and one. Lions are looking kind of tired out there, not gonna lie. They played very good defense in the first half. They seemed a little bit burnt out right now. 3-point put from Tuss.
Score now 16-29. Minute 55 left in the third. Lions down. Looking to put some points up. Martin driving in to Hall. Good look, but foul. Foul is called. So Hall will head to the line.
Lions need something big at the end of the third quarter. Who knows, maybe some free throws from Hall can light a match. And first one goes in. Hits a few things before going through the rim, but a point's a point. Second shot from Hall. There's another one. It's an 11-point game. Tuss. There's a three, no good. Martin gets the rebound.
He's going to push the boards. Pick up his dribble. Give it off to Fitzpatrick. He's going to spin around. Attempt to kick to Bronner, but it's going to be stolen away. And the Lions will foul. John Bronner.
St. Teresa's a quick team. Lions have to be careful of the passes they're making. They have to really open their eyes and make sure they're not giving away where the pass is going by where they're looking.
Fake a pass, make a pass. Bulldogs.
Oliver drive. Shot no good. But Shilowski, he's able to put the rebound in. Lions are falling asleep. They need to wake up.
An all-ball block recovered by Hall, whose shot's going to be no good as well. Inside the last minute of the third. Resulting in another Bulldog possession. Bronner. Three's up, no good. Prather with it, pushing the boards. Charge awarded to the Bulldogs. Shot no good.
Lions are struggling to find anything to get them going. They have 4 points in this third quarter right now. Here's some substitutions for the Lions. Sean Holman and Andrew Sick will come in for Eamon Martin and Charles Prather. Lions down 18-31. That pass out of the hands of Tussin will go out of bounds. 16 seconds left. Lions are lucky they can turn this into a 10-point game before the fourth quarter. And that's something that's not easy to do, come back from 10 points. Here's Hall. He puts a shot up. Not quite. Bulldogs come down the other way. And ball bounces around. Just picks it up. And he puts up a shot and banks it in. Buzzer beater. That shot 2 points.
It's a lot of momentum, a lot of energy. And it's not in favor of the Lions, excuse me.
Well, the Lions aren't getting their rebounds. They're playing good defense.
They're getting tired. Understandably so.
But if they want to win this game, they can't turn the ball over like that. They barely have the ball this half. They've barely had the ball this game. Lions are going to have to move quick on offense. They really have to get something going, start taking chances. You know, if the Lions want to win this game, they might have to get a little bit lucky. But that's okay. Maybe they'll find that break and capitalize, and they'll find their stride. They haven't been able to do that all game. They only have 18 points. The only lead they've had is 2, and that was after the very first points of the game.
Lions back with the ball for the start of the fourth. 8 minutes rolling.
Hall down low. Puts up a shot. There it is from Hall. Lions down 13. 20 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. And that ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lions ball. Here it is. Maybe this is the spark. Maybe this is the spark that ignites the Lions. The spark that will send the Lions to a victory.
They've got time. They've got the ball. Fitzpatrick inside. Trapped. Will find Sick. Catch and shoot. No good. Ball will be lost, and it'll stay with the Lions.
Lions ball. Lions coming out with some aggression in the fourth quarter. Lions down 13. Not an impossible task. Lions ball still. Ball stays. Fitzpatrick to inbound. He's not able to get it to Bronner. And the ball will go out of bounds. Ah, I see. Okay. It's St. Teresa's ball on their half. Looked like
Coaches almost lost their mind.
I was in awe for all of 3 seconds. I didn't know what was going on.
They thought he pointed to the Lions' possession. Just pointing to the inbound.
Bulldogs have the ball in the corner. They're able to get the ball into Tuss and a block. Tuss will go to the line for 2.
It's his third. A lot of players with 3 fouls. I believe Bronner, Martin, and Hall all have 3.
Lions now down 14.
Cruz in for Fitzpatrick. First shot was good. Second shot now. Second shot no good, but they get a rebound and they'll go back up for 2.
Lions need to get the rebound. There was nobody there to get the rebound. And that makes it a 16-point game. Here's Marco. Cruz. He puts the shot up. He gets blocked. Lions can't get the rebound. And the ball just sits there on the court. And Lions will pick it up. Hall drives in, puts up a shot, no good. Sick gets the rebound somehow. Hall down low. Shot no good again. Lions are getting shots off, but they're not getting shots in the hoop. And there's Hall with the steal, and it's poked out of bounds.
It's okay, it's going to stay with the Lions. 20-36, down by 16, 6 minutes left. Bronner to Cruz. Cruz looking for a man, he's going to give it back to Bronner. Back and forth action, drive in to Holman, good look off the glass. 2 points for the Lions.
Three of the Lions starters, Prather, Martin, and Fitzpatrick, all on the bench right now.
Resting them up for a last-minute push, maybe?
Maybe. (22-36) the score. Lions down. Not impossible. We've seen crazier in the game of basketball. Lions just have to find something deep inside their hearts. Lions look tired right now. They're gonna have to battle through that because it's the playoffs.
It's going to be close to the end.
You know, really, if the Lions find some momentum here, you never know what could happen. All of a sudden, it could be a 5-point game, or it could be a 20-point game.
22-36. Here's the inbound back to the Bulldogs.
Here's Tuss. He puts the ball in down low. Lions post player is able to neutralize Tuss in the first half, but in the second half, he's tearing the Lions apart.
Hall's at the table, looking to check back in for the Lions. Prather down low. He's going to go up. Ball's in and out. Prather looking to draw a charge, I guess. Bronner driving in to Prather. Good look. 24-40. 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Just able to march in there untouched. Lions had no presence in the post on defense at all. Bronner from way downtown, no. Bulldogs come quickly down the other way, and again, untouched in the paint. And all of a sudden,
like you said,
it's a 20-point game.
20-point game.
Four minutes left. It's not really much to say. The Lions are starting to crumble on defense. They're tired. They played hard all game. They played hard all season. They're doing everything they can, but sometimes everything you can just isn't enough. You have to find some way to make everything you can more.
As long as they come out of this game knowing they played their hardest, regardless of the outcome, should be no regrets.
Yeah, and there
it's been a good season.
You know, and you don't play for what's on the scoreboard. You look around you and you figure out what's most important. You know, these men, they came in boys at the beginning of this season, coming off a 6-18 season, low expectations, at least from the viewers maybe. But now, here they are, and they have 20 wins on the season. And that's something to be very proud of.
Winning record, 29.
Inbound pass stolen. Here's St. Theresa. Ball in the corner. They reset. St. Theresa swinging the ball around the perimeter. And Tuss, he's been dominant all game, and there it is again. Lions looking to finish strong. There's Sick. Pull-up jumper. No. Bulldogs get the rebound. A shot from Tuss. Lions unable to get the no, wait. Yes, they are able to get the rebound and then throw the ball away promptly. And one from the Bulldogs.
An unfortunate turn of events. Rebound. Promptly given up. It's a 24-point game. Lane violation. Not sure on who yet. On the Lions. So they'll get another shot. And he'll put it in off of his second take.
Here's Cruz. His shot bounces and goes in. Lions still looking to finish strong. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. This could possibly be the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of their season. Bulldogs swing the ball down low. Put it in for two. Lions look to respond. Cruz. He drives in. Pop out to Sick. Brano reset. Hall, high post. Shot. Just short. Foul on John Bronner. Here it is, St. Theresa. They swing the ball to the corner. Long pass. And then pass back into Tuss. And he's not able to put up a basket. He does get the shot off. Sick comes away with the rebound. Three from Cruz. Nope, but Hall not quite able to put in the rebound. He gets his own rebound. Puts up a shot. Not quite. Lions are getting shots.
Nothing's going in, though. Got a minute 20 left. Play this game out. Keep up the pressure. Finish strong. Cruz almost coming up with a steal from behind. Kick down low to the block. Nobody's there. Just the Bulldogs. Pass down low from Cruz. It's going to go off Blood.
St. Theresa will put their subs in. Up 53-26. 50 seconds left in the game. Lions again are not going to be able to come up and clinch a spot in the regional championship. Here's John Bronner. He gets the ball down low. Hall gets the rebound and draws a foul. He'll go to the line. Hall will take 2 shots. Quite possibly his last free throws of the season. First free throw, just short. Second free throw, drained. 53-27, 35 seconds left. Hall will foul.
It's too big. Coming in too fast. That's his 4th, but it won't matter.
St. Theresa, one last time. They swing the ball to the corner. 3. No. St. Theresa comes up with the rebound. They put up another 3. No good. Hall gets the rebound and comes down the other way. He drives in, puts up a shot. That does not go in. 10 seconds left. A foul on the Lions that will put St. Theresa in the bonus. First free throw, yep. Second free throw, in as well. 5.6 seconds left. John Bronner, for the last time this season, puts up a shot, and that'll do it. The horn goes off, and that will signify the end of the game and the end of the season for the Lions. Overall, a great season from the Lions.
Definitely a great season.
What a turnaround. Last year they were 6-18, and now they're 20-10. 20 wins. Lions are defeated in the regional semifinal, 55-27 to St. Theresa. And you know, the score doesn't say it all. The Lions played incredibly hard. They played their hearts out. You can see it right now, them walking off the court. They didn't leave anything out there.
Well fought game. But that'll end it for the Lions. Great season, great game. And with that, we say goodnight. I'm Liam Bentz. With me, Connor Hanlon. I'd like to thank you for joining us. Thank our film crew and everybody that was involved. We hope to see you next season. And also, rugby season.
It's coming up.
But until then, we'll sign off. Thank you for joining us.